Alright guys, so I'm gonna read you out some more random ideas. Are you ready? A giant spaceship that resembles a giant fat novelty number 2 pencil. Oh, I remember those. Those were, very neat, yeah. Very unpractical though. Hard to sharpen. Yeah. A strange fairy-like being with diamond-like lower body, pearls for wings on her head, and sweet angel wings on her back, and a dark stony skin and amethyst necklace on, and crystals coming from the side of her head. It's like Nancy. It's the Nancy. Well, kind of sounds like it. A strange, life-sucking red bush with long, extendable tentacles with needles on them that are meant to sedate prey in order to drain them of blood. I think that sounds like the vampire bush in Lost Kingdom. Alright, now next. A strange, round, giant beetle with a shiny black body and a giant thorax with a white face and stubby little tendons, armor plated shells, and capable of resisting heavy damage. Sort of like the iridescent beetles in, on Pikmin 1. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Sorry about that. A special weapon that resembles a stick with an open palm on the end of it. It is actually Mirabelle's ultimate weapon and is filled with over 9,000 clown magic energy force. Yo, I remember this. This is the slapstick. I should have probably remembered this. Yeah, Mirabelle does have the slapstick. Yeah, I remember now. Oh, well, that's gonna be added to her in her lore. Alright, now. Partly reptilian party. A dark, partly reptilian, partly human female sniper covered in the. Alright, oh, I gotta start over. Dark, partly reptilian, partly human female sniper armor with a long rifle and the ability to bounce up and stick to walls and cling by your feet. Her rifle can hit just about anything from any distance, even across the ocean. She has different trick shots for many things. Yo, I think I remember this. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, the space pirates, in Metroid Fusion. Wait, were there any space pirates in that game? I don't remember now. I don't think so. It kind of reminds me of one of the monsters, though. I don't think it was space pirates, though. I don't even think they were in that game. Anyway, a strange key that resembles a zigzag that opens a special hatch inside of a mechanized zebra where an item is being kept hidden. Yo. Alright, now. Kind of mechanicalized zebra, huh? Yo, we need it. We need to make that into a thing like Robo Zebra. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I mean, if Batman villains can have a giant mechanical cats, I don't see why I couldn't do that. A cyborg and biological weapon award that is a zombie that is equipped with a pair of miniguns and a big beefy durable armor and muscles. No, that kind of sounds like something Heisenberg would come up with in Resident Evil Village. I bet he would do that if they had more guns. Sidewinder. This normal type attack fires a special shot that never misses and that has a good chance of, scoring a critical hit. I feel like that should be, metal element, yeah. Or, a physical piercing attack. If I were to do it no modern lore. Alright, a special sea-dwelling golem created by Mermaid Clan that resembles different kind of corals fused together. It lies dormant as a coral reef and befriends many sea creatures and will only activate in times of crisis. Yo, I think I remember. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of Dragon Quest XI. There were obviously coral golems in that game. A strange starfish monster with a ninja headband on it that has quick movements and uses starfish shurikens to attack from a distance while evading attacks. It's known as a ninja starfish. Yeah, this is one of the monsters I came up with, back before I came up with Antibody. I remember it quite well. Ninja starfish! I should bring back more of the Silver Age insanity that, some of my older ideas had. Yeah, in fact, I would like to bring back Silver Age insanity, as more of a comic, as more modern comics, really. Yeah, modern day comics, don't get me wrong, they're great and everything, but, they're a little bit too edgy. They're a little bit more edgelordy for me. They're a little bit more edgelordy than they used to be. Anyway, that's be going off on a tangent. Sorry about that. Special green alien cube that has pictures on it of all the animals in the universe upon it. Whoever touches it absorbs it into themselves and they can turn into animals. They can even turn parts of their bodies into animals and even mix animal forms together. No, it's just like that one cube from, Animorphs, so, only it's upgraded. I mean, I could probably do that as like a clever reference to, Animorphs. Although, Animorphs, had kind of a bad ending, so. Because, it was kind of written from the perspective of, a PTSD-ridden, war veteran. I kind of wish, it had a good ending now. Considering, I used to read it quite a lot, back in the day. Anyway, I'll see you later. Remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon. and yes, for we are just stuff dreams are made of. After all, we're definitely made from your dreams and delusions and fantasies, and all of them are gonna come. All of them are true in my universe. I mean, I'm kind of based. I'm kind of based on on the ideas of heroics. Hmm. Anyway, I'll see you later. Remember to play games and have fun. Okay, bye bye now.